Good afternoon. On behalf of the concert committee, I'd like to welcome you to the 2012 Summer Concert Series. Today's our first night. Please welcome me in, please join me in thanking our sponsors this year. Dr. Peter Skyreck, Cuff McGinn Funeral Home, Georgetown Savings Bank, UFP Technologies, the Cultural Council, Georgetown Insurance, Transit Safety Management, Noonan Florist, the Olson Company, LW Bills Alarm Engineering, Mercury Brewing, makers of Ipswich Ale, Kiwanis Club of Georgetown, the Georgetown Park and Rec, and our local CVS. Let's hear it for them. Thank you. Of course, your donations through our 50/50 help quite a bit, so we'll be doing the 50/50 later on. That is one ticket for $1, or you can get 6 for $5, or an arm's length for $10. And we'll be going around at intermission to sell those. Tonight, the Kiwanis Club is here serving food. They've got hot dogs, popcorn, hamburgers, things to drink. Please give them some of your support as well. They are been very good to us and very good to Georgetown. So please help them along. And now, all the way from Brighton, I want to introduce the Locals, one of the finest Irish duos you'll hear in these parts. And let's hear it for them, the Locals.
Thank you very much, folks. It's a pleasure to be with you here today. My name is Cormac and this is Brian. And like you said, we do Irish folk music, and we try and tie that very closely to America, because both American folk music and Irish folk music have the same base. I'm going to start you off with this song. Many think it's a Scottish song, but it was written by a fella in Belfast. It's called Go Lassie Go.
Sweetly blooming, and a wild mountain tide goes around the blooming heather. Where you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck a wild mountain tide around the blooming. I will build my love a town by yon crystal fountain, and on it I will pile the wild flowers of the mountain. Where you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck a wild mountain tide around the blooming heather. There you go, lassie, go. If my true love, she were gone, I would surely find another where the wild mountain tide rolls around the blooming heather. Where you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck a wild mountain tide around the blooming heather. coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme goes around the blooming heather. Hey, go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck a wild mountain thyme around the blooming heather. Hey, go, lassie, go. Thank you very much. Go, lassie, go to kick it off there. So, contrary to popular belief, not all Irish songs are slow and boring, so this one is a bit of a mix. It gets slow, it gets fast. And I'm sure you're going to know this one. This is one of the most famous Irish songs there is. It's a song about whiskey. And the word whiskey comes from Irish ishkabaha, meaning the water of life. And in this particular song, a fella's brought back to life from a splash of whiskey. It's called Finnegan's Wake. It's all very technical, you know. Tim Finnegan lived in Watling Street, a gentleman Irish, mighty odd. Well, he had a brogue so rich and sweet, and to rise in the world he carried a hod. Well, Tim had a bit of a tippler's way, with a love for the liquor he was born. And to send him on his way, stayed above the grader every morn. Back for that alley, and swing your partner round the floor, your trouble shade. Was the day that should I told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. One morning Tim fell rather full, with his head felt heavy, and it made him shake. Well, he fell off the ladder, and he broke his skull, so they took him home, his corpse away. They wrapped him in a nice clean sheet, and they laid him out upon a bed. Oh, with a bucket of whiskey at his feet, and a barrel of porter at his head. Back for the dowie, and swing him harder on the floor, your trouble shade. Pass it in, and I told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. So they all assemble at the wake, and the widow Finnegan called for lunch. Well, first she laid out the tea and cake, and the pipes, tobacco, and the brandy punch. Oh, the widow Maloney began to cry. Such a lonely corpse did you ever see? Oh, Timberhill, why did you die with your such a corpse since Biddy McGee? Back for the alley, and swing your partner on the floor, your son shady. Was it in the truth? I told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. So Jenny O'Hara took up the job. That Biddy says she wrong, I'm sure. Well, Biddy fetched her a belt and a cob, and sent her sprawling on the floor. 'Twas 10 the war did soon engage. Oh, it was woman for woman and man for man. Shall lady on it all engaged, and the ruction soon began. Back for the alley, and stay harder on the floor, your trouble city. Was it in the truth? I told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Well, Mickey Maloney stuck up his head, and a bottle of Jameson flew at him. Well, he took it, and it landed on the bed, and it scattered and shattered all over Tim. They'd had here at fives, now see how he races. Tim Finnegan's rising in a bed, Here I am towing whiskey around the place, till it's 100 days, do you think I'm dead? Whack for the lawyer, and swing your partner on the floor, your trotter shade. Was it in a true tank for you, lots of undid Finnegan's Wick? Whack for the lawyer, and swing your partner on the floor, your trotter shade. Was it in a true tank for you, lots of undid Finnegan's Wick? Those are the one came on.
Oh, the good stuff, you know. So we just had 4th of July here, and America, of course, was founded on some great ideas. And this 4th of July, Independence Day, was the birth of individual freedom and liberties, and that spread to Europe and Ireland. We'll get into some of those songs in a minute, but Ireland had a revolution at the early part of the last century. But we're going to do this one. This is an American one we picked up along the way. It was written by Woody Guthrie. It's called This Land Is Your Land. Technical difficulty, hang on a second. Still don't sound good. Give me a second here, folks. Alright, we're going to change it up a little bit. We get into that one in a minute. I've got to return the banjo for that one. This one is an unemployment song. We'll really cheer you up with this one. It's called The Ferryman.
Little boats are gone from the Bristol Island. The ferryman is stranded on the quay. The Dublin docks are dying, and a way of life is gone. And Molly, it was part of you and me. Where the strawberry beds swing down to the fee, and they kissed away the worry from my brow. I love you well today, I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Was the only job I knew, it was hard but never lonely. But if you ferried me, a man of me. Molly, we're still living, darling, we're still young. And it's over, Molly, over, can't you see? We're strawberry beds, straight down to the bay, and you kissed away where we found my vow. I love you well today, I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Now I tend the yard, and I spend my days talking. Hear them say that Charlie's on the door. Molly, we're still living, darling, we're still young, and that river never took me heart and soul. Where the strawberry beds swing down to the bay, and you kissed away the worry from my brow. I love you well today, I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Where the strawberry beds swing down to the bay, and you kissed away the worry from my brow. I love you well today, I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now.
Ah, there we go. Alright, here we go.
I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me the bright blue skyway, I saw below me the golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. I roamed and rambled, I followed my footsteps from the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts, and all around me a voice was calling. This land was made for you and me.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters.
This land was made for you and me. Shining, and I'm still smiling, and the wheat fields waving, and the dust clouds rolling, and all around me the fog was lifting. This land was made for you and me.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters.
This land was made for you and me. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear,
How much I love you. Don't take my sunshine away.
this land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters.
This land was made for you and me.
Brian Mooney singing, huh? So one of the reasons that I got into this, we started doing this about 2 years ago. And I moved back from New York to start doing these Irish songs. And the reason was the history was kind of dying out, the stories were dying out. And we're going to sing this next song. This is one of these stories that falls into that category. Like I said, once America got its freedom, those ideas started to spread. And one of the first places that it spread to was Ireland. Ireland and America, very closely tied. And in 1916, they had an uprising on an Easter Monday. And of course, they lost pretty quickly to the English. But 12 leaders were captured, and among them was a fella named Joseph Plunkett. He was 23 years of age. And 2 days before he was executed without trial, he married his one true love, Grace. And this is one of the greatest love stories ever told. The song's called Grace.
As we gather in the chapel here in old Kilmainham jail, I think about the last few weeks. Oh, will they say we failed from our school days? They have told us we must yearn for liberty. All I want in this dark place is to have you here with me. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. To take me out at dawn, I will die. Oh, in all my love I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, so we must say goodbye. As the dawn is breaking, my heart is breaking too. As I walk out on this May morn, my thoughts will be of you. And I'll write some words upon the wall so everyone will know I loved so much that I could see his blood upon the rose. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. To take me out at dawn, I will die. In all my love I place this won't be time to share our love, so we must say goodbye. Now I know it's hard for you, my love, to ever understand the love I have for these brave men, my love for this dear land. And when Porrig brought me to his side down in the GPO, I had to leave my own sick bed, to him I had to go. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. You'll take me out at dawn, and I will die. With all my love I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, so we must say goodbye. There won't be time to share our love, so we must say goodbye.
There you go, nice old song now. You might know this one. This is another one of the more famous Irish songs. This one's called Molly Malone.
Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone. She wheels her wheelbarrow through the streets, broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Was a fishmonger, sure 'twas no wonder, for so were her father and mother before. They both wheeled their barrows through the streets, broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Could save her, and that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Now her ghost wheels her barrow through the streets, broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh.
Molly Malone. All these songs are very old, you'll note that. So with that being said, not all Irish songs are old songs. You know, history goes on, more new music comes out. And this next song, we don't know a lot of this band, we don't know a lot of their songs, but we know this one. This is one we picked up along the way. And fishermen are a dying breed in Ireland. The Irish gave away their rights to fishing to the EU, and therefore drove them out of business. So the farmers got money, but the fishermen kind of got put out of a job, if you will. So this one's called The Fisherman Blues, and it was written by the Waterboys.
Far away from dry land, it's bitter man and faithfully I will take thee in my hand. I will ride and trade. I will be a fisherman, a light in my head. You in my arms. Wish I was a fisherman, tumbling on the sea, far away from dry land, spit of memories. Passing out my sweet life in a band of love. I see them bearing down on me, say the starry skies above, the light in my head. You are my arms. Light in my head. You in my arms. Ooh, Fisherman Blues. I'm just going to tune up real quick and we get back into more songs. Right. So you recognize every other song probably with these. This is one you're going to recognize now. Again, when I started learning about this music, you know, it was interesting how a lot of it was still pertinent to today, you know. And this next song is an example of that. You know, the idea that this is all this stuff that's going on, economies and all the rest of it, it's never happened before, is not the case. And this next song is a song about bad credit. And you're going to know this one. It's called The Wild Rover. I've been a wild rover where Maddie's hair, and I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. Now I'm returned with the cold and great sword, and I never will fade a wild rover. Oh, alright, it's so they never. Oh, they never no more will I fade a wild rover. I don't never. I went to an house I used to frequent, and I told the landlady my money's all spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay, said your customer stores I could any day, and it's so they never, oh they never no more will I played a wild rover. I don't never no more. I took from my pocket 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said I have whiskey and wine at the best, and the words that I spoke to her were only in jest, and it's so they never, no they never no more will I play a wild rover. I don't never no more. I'll go home to my parents, regret what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And if they forgive me, as sometimes before, will I never play the wild rover? Oh, alright, it's so they never, no, they never no more will I play the wild rover. I don't never no more, and it's so they never, no they never no more will I pay
Wild Rover. So this next song is a song we picked up. It's a fella that comes through Boston every now and again, once a year. His name's Finbar Fury. And he was what was called a traveller, tinker, or gypsy. And this is a song that he took from an old Irish song called O Roche de Bahawalia. And he turned it into this song about the exodus from Ireland. There's another exodus. All the Irish kids are leaving. They're going to Australia and coming to America. If you're in Boston, you'll see them walking around. They've real hairy legs and they're pasty. And they've got these plaid shorts on. You just can't miss them. So this one is this is a song that he adapted. It's called Oro Oro. Oro, 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 Awalia, Michael, Oro, Shada Bahawalia. But find us bloody right there. From Donegal to the County Kerry, Belfast City to the hills of Derry. We came from Clare, from Mayo, to work across the ocean. And it's Oro, 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 Awalia, Michael, Oro, Shada Bahawalia. But find us bloody right there. The sea Ross Lair in the Wexford Harbour, the Waterford coast with the fishing shore. We came from Clare right through to Carlow, to work across the ocean. And it's Oro, 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 Awalia, Michael, Oro, Shada Bahawalia. But find us bloody right there. Tired of leaving the hills of Galway, fed up with flying away from Dublin. We just left Limerick and Cork behind us, to work across the ocean. And it's Oro, 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 Awalia, Michael, Oro, Shada Bahawalia. But find us bloody right there. Tears of my mother Katie, fed up with leaving my sister Mary. My father saying, take it nice and easy. Oh, I'll work across the ocean. And it's Oro, 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 Awalia, Michael, Oro, Shada Bahawalia. But find us bloody right there. Don't be the pity of the politicians, the crocodile tears in useless positions. Get some work in a suitable position. Stop the exodus across the ocean. And it's Oro, 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 Awalia, Michael, Oro, Shada Bahawalia. But find us bloody right there. Good job with that one. So this next song is going to sound very similar to that one. They're all based off of an old Irish song, that O Roche de Bahawalia. So this is essentially the exact same song. So this will show you how modern music works. And there's no copyright on these ones. So this one's called, you're gonna know this one. The most famous sea shanty there is called The Drunken Sailor. Oh, what do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Hey, hey, up she races, hey, hey, up she races, hey, hey, up she races early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Hey, hey, up she races, hey, hey, up she races, hey, hey, up she races early in the
the morning. Pull him in the back of the paddy wagon, pull him in the back of the paddy wagon, pull him in the back of the paddy wagon early in the morning. Hey, and if she races, hey, and if she races, hey, and she races early in the morning. Pull him in the hole with the captain's daughter, pull him in the hole with the captain's daughter, pull him in the hole with the captain's daughter early in the morning. Hey, and if she races, hey, and if she races, hey, and she races early in the morning. Pull him in his cell until he's sober, pull him in his cell until he's sober, pull him in his cell until he's sober early in the morning. Hey, and if she races, hey, and if she races, hey, and she races early in the morning. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Hey, and if she races, hey, and if she races, hey, and if she races early in the morning.
So a lot of these songs are very uplifting, you know. And the funny thing is, they deal with depressing subjects. That poor fella there, he was a bit of an alcoholic, got put in a jail cell, you know. Jobs lost and all the rest of it. This next song, it's technically another rebel song, but back in the days when we didn't have our portable entertainment devices, when you go on vacation, you'd have to keep the kids entertained, you know, colouring books. In the 80s and the 90s when I grew up, Walkman and all the rest of it. But one of the things we used to do in Ireland is sing the songs, and it was one of the great ways of keeping the oral traditions alive, and it's one of the reasons the Irish have such a strong oral history. And this is a song that my family used to sing when we were going on vacation. Now, vacation wasn't elaborate, you know, we'd go 50 miles outside of Dublin to a little sea, you know, a little sea town where it was raining for 2 weeks. But this is the song we used to sing on the way. It used to get us ready for our vacation of misery. We're on the one road, in the one road. We're on the road to Cotton Square. We're on the one road, baby, the wrong road. And we're together now, who cares? North wind, south wind, comrades all. Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, swinging along, singing a soldier's song. Though we've had our troubles now and then, can't we all make them up again? Aren't we all Irish in hell? Come on, all, let's step together now. We're on the one road, in the one road. We're on the road to Cotton's Fair. We're on the one road, maybe the wrong road. But we're together now, who cares? North wind, south wind, comrades all. Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, swinging along, singing a soldier's song. Tinker Tailor left the mother's son, Butcher Baker shoulder his gun. Rich men, poor men, every man alive, we're all together, just like all the time. We're on the one road, share the one road. We're on the road to Cotton's Fair. We're on the one road, maybe the wrong road. Now we're together now, who cares? North wind, south wind, comrades all. Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, swinging along, singing a soldier's song. The night is darkest just before the dawn. From the Ascension Island is reborn. Come on, ye united Irishmen, we'll build ourselves a nation once again. We're on the one road, in the one road. We're on the road to Cotton's Fair. We're on the one road, maybe the wrong road. Now we're together now, who cares? North wind, south wind, comrades all. Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, swinging along, singing a soldier's song, singing a soldier's song. Hey, on the one road. So earlier on we did The Wild Rover. And over here in America, it's actually a different song. If you go down south, they'll be singing it. It's called I've Been a Moonshiner for Many's a Year. So again, this music's very, very closely tied. And over in America, you have your drink, moonshine. Well, in Ireland, we have a similar drink. It's another whiskey. It's made from wheat and rye. It's called Poitín. And we call it the Rare Old Mountain Dew. And that's the name of this next song, the Rare Old Mountain Dew. Only the grasses grow and the waters flow in a free and easy way. Oh, well, give me enough of the rare old stuff that's made near Galway Bay. Come gouge us all from Donegal, Sligo and Leitrim too. Oh, we'll pick and slip and we'll take to it at a rare old mountain dew. Skilly and diddle-dum, skilly and diddle-dum, skilly and diddle-dum day. Skilly and diddle-dum, skilly and diddle-dum, skilly and diddle-dum day. There's a big bill still at the foot of the hill where the smoke curls up in the sky. Be a whiff of the smell, you can tell there's Poitín once goes by. Where it fills the air with a perfume breath and betwixt both me and you. As home we're older, we'll drink them all, or a bucket full of mountain dew. Skilly and diddle-dum, skilly and diddle-dum, skilly and diddle-dum day. Skilly and diddle-dum, skilly and diddle-dum, skilly and diddle-dum day. They'll learn it then, who used to pen, have sung its praises high. Of sweet Poitín from Ireland, brave distilled from wheat and rye. Go away with your pills, say a carol hills, be paid Christian and Jew. Take off your coat and grease your throat with a bucket full of mountain dew. Skilly and diddle-dum, skilly and diddle-dum, skilly and diddle-dum day. Skilly and diddle-dum, skilly and diddle-dum, skilly and diddle-dum day. Oh, the grass grows and the water shows with a free and easy way. Well, give me enough of the rare old stuff that's made near Galway Bay. Come down to Hull, come Donegal, Sligo and Leitrim too. Oh, we'll kick and slip and take a sip and a rare old mountain dew. Skilly and diddle-dum, skilly and diddle-dum, skilly and diddle-dum day. Skilly and diddle-dum, skilly and diddle-dum, skilly and diddle-dum day. So, as you travel through Ireland, many's a rolling hill can be seen. But when you head to the top of the mountains, you'll notice the peat bogs. And if you ever go over, what you got to do is you got to get yourself in front of a turf fire. And a nice rainy day after you've gone wandering around, you're soaking wet. Turf fire, the smell of the turf, there's nothing like it. And then you get your pint of Guinness. There's nothing better in this life. And this next song is called The Bog Down the Valley-O. Tree, rare tree, a racking tree, the tree of the bog down in the valley, oh, road a racking bog, down in the valley, oh, road a racking bog, down in the valley, on the tree there was a limb, rare limb, a racking limb, with the limb of the tree of the bog down in the valley, oh, road a racking bog, down in the valley, oh, road a racking bog, down in the valley, on the limb there was a branch, rare branch, a racking branch, with the branch of the limb of the tree of the bog down in the valley, oh, road a racking bog, down in the valley, oh, road a racking bog, down in the valley, on the branch there was a twig, rare twig, a racking twig, with the twig of the branch of the limb of the tree of the bog down in the valley, oh, road a racking bog, down in the valley, oh, road a racking bog, down in the valley, on the twig there was a nest, rare nest, a racking nest, with the nest of the twig, of the branch of the limb of the tree of the bog down in the valley, oh, road a racking bog, down in the valley, oh, road a racking bog, down in the valley, on that egg there was an earth. Hang on, we went a rye there. In a buck down in the valley, oh, road a racking bog, down in the valley, oh, road a racking bog, down in the
valley, oh. Under the nest there was an egg. Rear, rear, at the egg, the nest to the nest to the twig, and the twig, and the branch, and the branch, and the limb, and the limb, and the tree, and the tree, and a bug, down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll a rattan ball, down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll a rattan ball, down in the valley, oh. On that egg there was a bird, rear, bird, a rattan bird, with the bird and the egg, and the nest to the nest, and the twig, and the twig, and the branch, and the branch, and the limb, and the limb, and the tree, and a bug, down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll a rattan ball, down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll a rattan ball, down in the valley, oh. On the bird there was a feather, rear, feather, rattan feather, with the feather, and the board, and the board, and the egg, and the nest, and the nest, and the twig, and the twig, and the branch, and the branch, and the limb, and the limb, and the tree, and a bug, down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll a rattan ball, down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll a rattan ball, down in the valley, oh. On the feather was a flea, rear, flea, a rattan flea, flea, and the feather, and the feather, and the board, and the board, and the egg, and the nest, and the nest, and the twig, and the twig, and the branch, and the branch, and the limb, and the limb, and the tree, and a bug, down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll a rattan ball, down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll a rattan ball, down in the valley.
I'm going to start you off another. Paddy Riley made this song famous. It's actually more recent than you'd think. This is songs from about the 70s. It's called The Fields of Athenry, which is a place in Galway.
By along the prison wall, I heard a young girl call. Michael, they have taken you away, where you stole the island's corn, so the young might see the morn. Prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing, so lonely round the fields, nothing right. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a man call. Nothing matters, Mary, when they are free. It's the valley and the crown. I rebelled, they put me down. You must raise our child with dignity. Oh, light of fields and ride, where once we watched small free birds fly. Our love was on the way, we had dreams and songs to sing, so lonely round the fields, nothing right. By a lonely harbour wall, she watched the last star fall. The prison ship sailed out against the sky, and she waited, hope and prayed for her love in lonely bay. So lonely round the fields, nothing right. Birds fly. Our love was on the way, we had dreams and songs to sing, so lonely on the fields of rye.
Thank you for the request. So like I said, we're trying to keep this music alive and kicking here, and we've only been at it for a couple of years. So if you get a chance, please stop by our website, thelocals.info. We have CDs and stuff up here for sale, and if you can't afford it, we're giving it away for free on the website. You just have to sign up for our email list. Now we've had another request we're going to do here, and this is an Irish folk song, but it actually came out of England, and it's a song about a town called Salford, written by a fella called Ewan MacColl. It's called Dirty Old Town.
I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. In the dirty old town, in the dirty old town. Are drifting across the lake. Cats are prowling on the beach. Oh, there springs a girl from the streets at night. In the dirty old town, in the dirty old town. I heard a siren on the docks. I saw a train set the night on fire. I smelled the spring on the sulky wind. In the dirty old town, in the dirty old town. I'm gonna make me a picture box with shining steel tempered in the fire. I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. In the dirty old town, in the dirty old town. I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. In the dirty old town, in the dirty old town. In the dirty old town.
Another good request. This is a Scottish folk song, this one. Celtic word for Scotland, Caledonia.
I don't know if you can say the changes that have come over me these last few days. I've been afraid, and the time I drift away. I've been telling stories, singing songs, and big think about where I've come from. That's the reason why I sing so far away today. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia's calling me, and now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's paid everything I've ever had. Now I've moved, kept on moving. I've proved points that I needed proven. Lost the friends I've needed losing, and met others along the way. Kissed the ladies, kept them crying. Soul and dreams, yes, there's no denying. Travel hard, sometimes with conscience flying. Somewhere in the wind. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia's calling me, and now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, no, it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's paid everything I've ever had. I'm sitting here before the fire, an empty room, yes, a forest fire. The flames of good won't get any higher, and they've withered now, they've gone. Steady thinking, my way is clear, and now I know what I must do tomorrow. When hands are shaking and kisses flow, I will disappear. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia's calling me, and now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, no, they would make me more than sad. Caledonia's paid everything
much. So folks, these are strange times we're living in here. Brian's guitar here is a very nice guitar that he got. You know, we became a band, we needed a really good guitar. This is a Gibson J45 guitar. And it's the same type of guitar that Woody Guthrie used himself. And actually, what Gibson did was, great American manufacturer, they, you know, guitars had kind of gone downhill. Well, they went and they got the old casts, to cast all the wood, pulled them out of storage, and we started remaking these guitars, and they sound great. And that's the sound you hear today. Well, Gibson are in a bit of trouble with the American government at the moment. The American government has raided their factory twice and shut them down, costing them millions of dollars. And it was suggested to Gibson in an American, in an affidavit from the Department of Justice, that they'd be better moving to Gibraltar. And this is at a time when America needs jobs. So it'll give you an example of the sort of things that are going on here. Just listen to this guitar as we play, and it's a fantastic piece of equipment. But we're going to do an American folk song now. This next song is a modern American folk artist. There's a fella out there called Ray LaMontagne. He's doing pretty well himself, you know. He's making a few bob these days, as we say. But Brian's going to sing this one. It's called Jolene.
A cocaine flame in my bloodstream. I sold my coat when I hit Spokane. I bought myself a hard pack of cigarettes in that early morning rain. Lately my hands don't feel like mine. My eyes been stung with a dust and blind. I held you in my arms one time and lost you just the same. Jolene, lying there about to go straight, but it's too late. And I found myself face down in a ditch, the booze in my hair, blood on my lips. A picture of you holding a picture of me in the pocket of my blue jeans. I still don't know what love means. I still don't know what love means. Jolene, na 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 na, Jolene. It's been so long since I've seen your face or felt a part of this human race. Well, I've been living out of this suitcase for way too long. Man needs something he can hold on to. 9-pound hammer or a woman like you. Another one of a sex you. Jolene, lying there about to go straight, well it's too late. And I found myself face down in a ditch, the booze in my hair, blood on my lips. A picture of you holding a picture of me in the
bit of modern, we're great on Montaigne there. Okay, so we've done a few Rebel songs already, and most of these songs are from the last century, maybe the early part of the last century. We're going to go way back now. So this next song is a very early Irish Rebel song, and it's almost as old as America itself. This song is over 250 years old, I think. And in it, the Irish don't have guns. We were a bit late to the game, you know. And they have a weapon that's called a pike, which is essentially a big, heavy spear. And in this particular song, the Irish boys go off to fight for their freedom with their pikes. And knowing them, they were probably facing cannons. That's usually the way they work. But after a few pints, sure, you'll do anything. So this one's called The Rising of the Moon. Oh, come tell me, Sean O'Farrell, tell me why you hurry so. Hush a bilkle, hush and listen, for his cheeks are all aglow. I bear orders from the captain to get you ready quick and soon, for the pikes must be together at the rising of the moon. At the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon, where the pikes must be together at the rising of the moon. Oh, come tell me, Sean O'Farrell, where the gatherings to be, in the hill spot by the river, quite well known to you and me. One more word for single token, whistle out the marching tune, where the pikes must be together at the rising of the moon. At the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon, where the pikes must be together at the rising of the moon. Many a mud wall cabin eyes are watching through the night. Many a manly heart is beating for the coming morning light. Mummers ran along the valley like the banshees lonely crew, and 1,000 pints of flashing at the rising of the moon. At the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon, and 1,000 pints of flashing at the rising of the moon. Along the singing river, that black Masson was seen, high above their shining weapons on their own beloved green. To every foe and traitor salute the marching tune, where the pikes will be together at the rising of the moon. At the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon, and the rabbit fires of freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. 'Tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon, and the rabbit fires of freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. Rising of the Moon there, very old song that one. Of a brave and highwayman, the story we will tell. His name is Willie Brennan, and in Ireland he did well. 'Twas in the Hillwood Mountains he commenced his wild career. Many a wealthy nobleman before him shook with fear. It's Brennan on the moor, Brennan on the moor, both brave and undaunted was the Brennan on the moor. One day upon the highway, and Willie he went down. He met the Mary Cashel a mile outside of town. Then Mary knew his features, and he says, "Young man," says he, "your name is Willie Brennan, you must come along with me." It's Brennan on the moor, Brennan on the moor, both brave and undaunted was young Brennan
wife had gone to town, provisions for to buy. Oh, when she saw young Willie, she commenced to weep and cry. Said, hand to me a tenpenny. As soon as Willie spoke, she handed him a blunderbuss from underneath her cloak. It's written on the board, written on the board, both Raven and old Royce, and written on the board. Willie's loaded blunderbuss, the truth I will unfold. He made the mare tremble, and they robbed him of his gold. £100 was offered, there was apprehension there. So he with horse and saddle filled a mountain did prepare. It's written on the board, written on the board, both Raven and Daunted Horse, and written on the board. Brennan being an outlaw upon the mountain high, but cavalry and infantry take him they to try. He left them with scorn until the last was said. By false had it brother he was cruelly betrayed. It's written on the board, written on the board, both Raven and Daunted Horse, and written on the board. They took him to the crossroads, and there he hung and died. But still they say that at night some do see him ride. They see him with his blunderbuss all in the midnight chill, and all along the King's Highway flies believer in still. It's written on the board, written on the board, both Raven and Daunted Horse, and written on the board. So long before us, there were other artists that used to do this music. And that song there was done by Tommy Makem and the Clancy Brothers, who toured here in America, and they made a lot of money. And in Ireland there was a lot of bands that didn't make so much money, these guys like the Dubliners, the Furies, and such. So that was the Tommy Makem and the Clancy Brothers, and Tommy Makem lived up in here in New Hampshire. He was from Ireland originally, but they lived in New Hampshire till he died a few years ago. And next up on the agenda... Yes, okay. So you gotta know this one. It's another one of these super famous Irish songs, you know, you sing when you're drunk. I'd like to make this point though. Ladies, you like to think this is a love song. This is not. This is a song about how women corrupt us noble-hearted young men. And it goes a little bit like this. Underneath the town they call Belfast, apprenticed to trade I was found. And money's an hour, sweet happiness I spent in that little town. A sad misfortune came over me to be spent far away from the land, far away from my friends and relations, because of that black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds, they'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. I took a stroll with this pretty fair maid and a gentleman passing by. Well, I knew she meant the doing of him by the look at her roguish black eye. A gold watch she took from his pocket, or she placed it right into my hand. And the very first thing that I said was, bad cess to the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds, they'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Before the judge and the jury, a warning tape I made. When you were out on the town, my lads, beware of the pretty collie. Here to feed you with strong drink, my boys, till you are unable to stand. And the very next thing that you'll know is he landed in Van Diemen's Land. Her eyes shone like the diamonds, he'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Before the judge and the jury. Next morning I had to appear. So the judge, he says to me, "Our man, your case it is proven clear. I will give you 7 years paid of servitude to be spent far away from the land, far away from your friends and relations, because of the black velvet man. Her eyes they shone like the diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band." One more time. Her eyes they shone like the diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land.
And she was.
And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
Us poor fellas, you know.
And the park looks pretty good.
No?
I'm surprised we didn't have any for the corner. Look at this.
Next week we're gonna get pretty good.
Oh, so you're next week and
Yeah.
is Susan here today?
Yeah, American. Right there, there you go.
And it's laughing
As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. My first place me then proves me right where he says, "Stand and deliver, for I am the law deceiver, a sheriff." This was stay in the jar. I counted out his money, it was a pretty penny. Put it in my pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore she never would deceive me. It never take home and fire, it never can be easy. A sharon the I call the daddy-o, I call the daddy-o, this whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money, it was a pretty penny. Put it in my pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore she never would deceive me. It never take home and fair, it never can be easy. A sharon I call the daddy-o, I call the daddy-o, this whiskey in the jar. It was early in the morning, before I rose to travel, up comes a band of footmen, and likewise Captain Farrell. My first place me pistol buddy, stole away me rapier. I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. A sheriff I call the daddy-o, I call the daddy-o, this whiskey in the jar. If anyone can notice my brother in the army, if I've been his station, be it Cork or in Killarney, maybe he'd come and join me, we'd go roving through Kilkenny. I'm sure he'd treat me fair and the transport and Jenny a sheriff. I call the daddy-o, I call the daddy-o, this whiskey in the jar, a sheriff. I call the daddy-o, I call the daddy-o, this whiskey in the jar.
What a legend of a song. All right, we've got a couple of songs left. See where do we go from here. Well, this next one we're going to do, you know, you pick songs up as you go. And obviously we want to do the older stuff, but like I said, there's a few more modern songs. And this is a song I'd never heard of before. It was told to me by a fellow that we met who became a good friend. And he asked us to play this song. And this song was by a guy who used to just play pubs here in Boston back in the early 90s. His name was Don Stiff. And he moved back to Ireland. But while he was over here, he missed home pretty badly. And he wrote this song. It's called Missing Galway. And a few months ago, our friend, his name is Terry, he had to go home. His grandmother died. And, you know, he's in that situation where he can't get back now. So this one goes out to Terry. And this is a song he asked us to learn. It's called Missing Galway.
It's hard to settle down at first when you go away from home, and the people that you left behind your heart is surely torn. I remember people telling me, just try it while you're young, and if you don't like it over here back home, you can always come. And all that I brought with me was a bag and my guitar. Just wanted to do the same at home, just playing on the bars. Oh, well, it wasn't like the Sheen or the Cubs of Condor, but the people here in Boston like to make you think as if it were. People say it's time you get a job and you settle down. There's always something in my mind saying this is not my town. And each morning when I wake and I start around the day, I look forward to going back to Galway. People say Boston is one big Irish town. There's people there from Galway, Cork, from even Carrowtown. Oh, it's nice to meet your friends out there, but sometimes it's so sad. They think they had to leave their homes because the work back there was bad. And Troon brings all of us together at a place they call Stonehill, where we let loose at the weekend for the Irish Festival. Paddy Riley, Johnny McAvoy, the Clancy's and Shannon play the hearts out for us all. We drink dinners by the gallon. People say it's time you get a job and you settle down. There's always something in my mind saying this is not my town. And each morning when I wake and I start around the day, I look forward to going back to Galway. Leaving to the soccer, there's so mad over there. And when Ireland plays a match, we all go crazy on the beer. Oh, well, the big screen at the Blackthorn, that's my local bar out there. Big Jack and the boys in green, they're also drinking there. People say it's time you get a job and you settle down. There's always something in my mind saying this is not my town. And each morning when I wake and I start around the day, I look forward to going back to Galway. I look forward to going back to Galway.
Missing Galway, not too bad, eh? Okay, so we brought out our first CD. We recorded it in a closet, so how good it is, you know, I'll leave that up to you to decide. But we brought out our first CD back in April. And about a couple of weeks before, you know, an addendum to that song. A couple of weeks before that, the Saw Doctors were in town. And I get this frantic call from a friend of ours who plays out at the pubs. He says the Saw Doctors are looking for somebody to open for them, you know, open an act. So, needless to say, I start trying to call Brian here, and I can't get a hold of him. First time you've never been able to get a hold of a fellow with a smartphone. So I blow up the internet, Facebook, where is this kid? Anybody knows where he is? It's an emergency, call us. So I agree to do the show without even knowing where he is, and the show's in about an hour and a half. So we're either going to get the gig and do well, or we're going to be banned out of there for life. So in the middle of that show, a friend of ours elbows her way in and asks for Missing Galway. So, you know, that song's a very meaningful song to us. But we're going to do a Saw Doctors song. The Saw Doctors are a band that came out in the 90s. And there's many love songs out there, but I've never heard a love song to a road. So this is a song that they wrote. It's called The N17.
They didn't see much future when I left the Christian Brothers School. So I waved goodbye with a wistful smile and I left the girls at June. Sometimes when I'm reminiscing, I see the prefabs and my old friends, but I know that they'll be changed or gone by the time I go back again. And I wish I was on that N17, stone walls, grasses green. I wish I was on that N17, stone walls, grasses green. Traveling with just my thoughts and dreams. No fella left me to Shannon. That's the last time I traveled that road. As we turned left clear Galway, I could feel a lump in my throat. As I pictured it thousands of times that I travelled a 12-mile track, and all the things would be different if I ever decide to go back. And I wish I was on that N17 Stone Walls Crosses Green. I wish I was on that N17 Stone Walls Crosses Green, travelling with just my thoughts and dreams. Highways are unfilthy, overcrowded trains. There's no one to talk to in transit, so I sit there and daydream in pain. Behind all the model of problems, living on a foreign soil, I can still see the twists and the turns on the road. It's where to tell and it times, and I wish I was on that N17 Stone Walls Crosses Green. I wish I was on that N17 Stone Walls Crosses Green, travelling with just my thoughts and dreams.
You. Alright folks, it's been a pleasure here playing for you this evening. You know, this music belongs in these settings. You know, we're not looking to become superstars or anything. But we're only new to this game. We've only been at it for about 2 years, and I just started learning songs like crazy. Couldn't get enough of it. So we're out here trying to do this. So if you know of anybody who runs festivals or anything like that, let us know. We're going to be up here. Don't be afraid to come and have a chat with us. Tell us what songs you like. That's what this is what this business is about. We're here to learn your history and spread these stories and songs. And like I said, we got some CDs and stuff up here. Or we can direct you to the website. So, you know, we're living in Brighton, but I obviously am not from Brighton originally. I'm from Dublin, a suburb called Dundrum, right along the mountains there. But Ireland has changed a lot since I was there, and this song applies. The song's called Dublin in the Rare Old Times.
Songs and stories, heroes of renown, the passing tales and glories that once was Dublin town. The hollowed halls and houses, hunting children's rights, that once was part of God. Born hard and fast in Pimlico, in a house that it ceased to be. We trade was a cougar, a stout Tyrandan sea, and house that fell to progress, we trade to Miller. As the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rain. Years have made me bitter, goggle limbs be brave, 'cause Dublin keeps on changing. Nothing stays the same. Pillar and the Met have gone, the Royal on Saints pulled down, as the grey and yielding concrete makes the city of my town. I remember Dublin city in the rain. Very well, sweet Annie, I can no longer stay and watch me new glass cages raise up along the quay. Very mind's still full of memory, too old to hear new chimes. I'm part of what was darling in the rain. Ray, Rosie, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rain. Ray, Rosie, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rain. How tired.
Thank you. Dublin in the Rail Times. Okay. So this next song needs a bit of explaining. There's going to be a bit of Irish jargon in it, if you will. But it's called the Monto. And what the Monto was, back in Ireland, Ireland used to have one of the most famous red light districts in all of Europe. Then the nuns came in and they laid the smack down, you know. But before that, this area did exist, and it was off of Montgomery Street. The whole area became known as the Monto. So that's the name of this song. Luke Kelly did a great version of this one. It goes like this.
Well, if you got a wingo, take her up to Ringo, where the waxy singo all the day. When you had your fill of porter and you can't go any further, give your man the order, back to the quay. You take me up to Monto, 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 take me up to Monto, Langaroo. To you, you seen the Duke of Gloucester's a dirty old imposter, took his ma and lost her up on the Furry Glen. He first put his bowler in, he buttoned up his trousers, oh it's a for a growler, and he says, my man, take me up to Monto, 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 take me up to Monto, Langaroo. To you, you seen the Duke of Gloucester, the dirty old Lousiliers, oh went to get the chiller, oh 1, 2, 3, her matcher from the Lynn Hall, there's one for every cannonball, Vicky's gonna send us all receive, and let's go to Monto, 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 let's go to Monto, Langaroo. To you, when the Tsar of Russia and the King of Prussia landed in the Phoenix in the big balloon. Yes, the Polish band played a wind the green. Others in the depot didn't know the tune, so they both played up to Monso, 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 both played up to Monso, Langaroo. To you, the Queen, she came to call on us. She wanted to see all of us. Like she didn't fall on us. She's 18 stone. Mr. Me Lord and Master, she's just all you have to show. Well, no man, there's no more to see. So hold my hold and took her up to Monto, 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 took her up to Monto, Langaroo. To you.
You know, we saved the best to last, so, you know, I want to make sure that we cleared out all the amateurs, so all the professionals, we're all here now, you know. So this is another sea shanty. The Dubliners did this with the Pogues. And another ship that sailed across the ocean was the Irish Rover.
On the 4th of July 1806, we set sail from the sweet Cove of Cork. Oh, we were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. To us in the leg and crab she was raked for now, and oh hell the wild winds drove her. She's a several lass, had 27 masts, and they called her the Irish Rover. We had 1 million bags, the best Sligo rags. We had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million sides, of blind horses' hides. We had 4 million barrels of bone. Oh, we had 5 million hogs, with 6 million dogs, and 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million bales, nanny goat sails in the hold of the Irish Rover. There was Barney McGee, for the banks to the lady was Hogan from County Tyrone. Johnny McGurk, who was scared to go work, and a man from Whitby called Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole, who was drunk as a rope, and Viking Bill Tracy from Dover. And your man, Mick McCann, when the banks of the band was the skipper of the Irish Rover. We had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out, and the ship lost its way in the fog. Well, the whole of the crew was reduced down to 2, just myself and a captain till dawn. The ship's shook a rock, oh Lord, what a shock. The boat nearly tumbled right over. Turned 9 times around, and a poor dog was drowned. Yes, the Irish Rover.
All right, folks, thank you very much. We're going to do one more for you. Next one's a Christy Moore. I don't think we've done too much of Christy Moore today. We want to thank you for having us out here. We get a round of applause for all the volunteers over here. And for the organisers, we appreciate it. And hopefully we'll be back again next year. And this one's a bit of a tongue twister, so I'll see if I can pull this off. Before there was rapping, there was Irish folk singing, you know? It goes a bit like this.
Oh, listen, bird. Listen, bird. Oh, listen, bird. Listen, bird. House it on there, everybody from Cork, New York, Dundalk, the Hartlepool, and Maddie. Oh, well, here we are in the County Clare. It's a long, long way from here to there. There's the Burn, there's the Cliffs of Moher, there's the Tulla, there's the Kilpinor, there's Michael Rusk and Dr. Bill. Oh, Willie Clancy and Noel Hill, there's flutes and fiddles everywhere. If it's music you want, oh, well, up the parade. Oh, listen, bird. Listen, bird. Oh, listen, bird. Listen, bird. Well, the multitudes, they flock and throng to hear the music of the songs. There's motorbikes, highest bands with bottles, barrels, flagons, cans, mighty crack and loads of frolics, pioneers and alcoholics. Black spoke AFCA, Freddie Kelly and the IRA, hairy chests and milk white ties and Mickey Dodgers in the skies. McGrath, Pippin, sucking foxes, moustache powers and horse boxes. RT are making tapes, taking breaks and throwing shapes. There's foul-frons and foul-frons, automatons and fairy freaks, Hindu Sikhs and Jesus freaks. Well, this is heaven, this is hell. Who cares? Who gets hell? Anyone for the last few? Shock I say. Listen, bird. Oh, listen, bird. Listen, bird. 7 for 7 beat Jackson Brown. They built a special runway just to get him down. Before the chieftains could start to play, there's 6 creamy pints coming out of the tray. Sean Cannon was doing the backstage cooking, and Shergar was written be Lord looking. There was Mary O'Hara and the Rough Sails together singing the Four Green Fields. Killannon were playing Harry's Game, and Christopher was singing Lady Red in Spanish Train. Van, he goes, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Before we go home. Thanks very much, folks. Have a good night.